Hey, us again. Sorry, we're back. We're going to mix it up a little bit.
I think so.
Zan, would you please introduce us?
I will do my best. Welcome to Camcorder and Tina Time. Did I get it right?
Yes!
Yes! You know what? Costume change.
Yeah, we've been wearing these same clothes for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sleeping
hang
in.
on. Costume change.
Woo!
La, ba, 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 ba. Should I put this back? How's this?
No?
No? Okay.
No, I don't
Costume
think
change.
that's
This better? Bob
Okay.
Mackey, eat your heart out.
She has costume. dances.
Come in a little closer.
Oh, closer.
All right.
A little
Yeah, our
closer,
directors.
darling.
Not your chair, just your body.
My body won't
Yeah. Okay.
turn that way.
So whose turn is it?
I just did it.
Okay.
You
My
did
turn.
Tina's.
Okay.
Oh.
Hopefully this is the last and final segment. We'll run a little long.
This
so you
is
can
from
be done with
Nikki.
this. From Nikki?
Just
Zan's dog?
Yeah, my dog Nikki.
Just how many of you comprise the King family show? Ooh.
30.
In 1965, there were 39 of us.
I thought
It was
37.
6. Oh,
But
Okay,
the next year, when we grew, we have been up to from 22 to probably 50 or 60 in different segments of our
but
show.
we also would send out contingencies.
Yeah.
They're different formations. You guys did the Sahara,
Right.
which was just the girl cousins,
Right.
Ricky, Bobo, or no, not Dad, but Alvino and Rick, and the sisters and Kent. I think.
And did we
Anyway.
we have 3 little kids?
No,
Not
no,
them.
because I was homesick that I wasn't
Oh.
with you guys.
Oh.
And I hated listening to On a Clear Day because you sang that there and it just made me miss you guys. But, and then I remember the last job I did before I left for Argentina was at Knott's Berry Farm, Thanksgiving. We were performing, and it was you and me and Ricky were the only cousins, some of the kids, and the sisters, and Alvino. So it was a real.
And didn't we also do Chicago? It was just us? Because I remember that
Our sassy
oh,
disco.
we were so cool.
I got the music in me.
Yeah.
I got the music in
And
me.
I had a black tuxedo jumpsuit thing.
Yeah, look out, Kiki
And-
D and Elton John.
And you had your tux. Oh, we were hot.
Yeah.
Well, excuse me. Liza, Robbie, Jamie, and Zan were real busy in Utah too.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
This just made me think of something. You called me up. You did a cousins show at
We
the
did.
NYU.
You
said,
did?
Cam, would you come
Did
join
you go,
us?
Was it New Year's Eve? Did you
Was
go
it?
to that?
Yeah.
Lex
I didn't
came
know
and Lex and I don't know who else. Evidently
But-
not you.
No, but definitely yes me. You mean not her?
No, not yeah. It was
Definitely
just
not
the
me.
3 girls and
I just thought of that.
we
Thank
needed
you.
somebody to play the piano. So Lex was invited too. Yeah,
Okay,
no, he's
is
great.
Is it you?
Yes. Ooh, this is tiny. It says, were there any top 20 songs you wanted to sing but didn't get to? Okay. Hard to know. The only thing I can think of is Johnny and Ray and I were kind of the same age. We're basically the same age, and we did some songs together. So all I can think of is I remember thinking Jamie and Rick took over the song that the 3 of us had done before, and I always thought I would like to sing with Ricky.
belong to you.
Yeah, that
Oh, you
was
thought you'd get to
yeah.
graduate to
I
sing
thought
with Ricky?
it would be fun to sing with Ricky. So
Oh.
that's it.
Oh, that made me think of something. I'll just go into it. With things you didn't like about the King family. I remember.
It's nothing. Remember, Tina?
Oh,
said
it's nothing, except for the part that I loved it all. It was probably like 1968 or something. Lorette and I had always done the halftime announcement at the show.
Yeah.
And we're rehearsing whatever the end of the first act is, and Alex said, or whoever, says, okay, John, Kristen, time for the station break. And I went,
Seriously?
That's hard.
I grew out of my short pants and knee socks, and I remember being devastated. It proves a lot, right?
Says a lot.
And I remember we were at the HVC, Hollywood
Video
Video Center on Vine Street, and I remember, and I went up and hid in like the catwalk, and just sat going, they're never gonna know that I'm gone.
Not missing me.
And I remember Alex, people were like, where'd he go? Where'd he go? And I remember Alex found me up in the catwalk, and he kneels down, and he just gave me this sweet little talk about growing up and growing on and
Oh, sweet.
new kids and
Oh.
stuff.
But then you got to be a King cousin.
I did! I got to be out of those
graduated.
damn short pants!
When
And
we started, oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
No.
And I remember my first King Cousin number was Goodbye Columbus. And I got graduated up to you guys.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You did-
well,
what?
this segment will never end if I don't shut up. Okay, which takes it to my turn.
How did that happen?
Wait,
Tina's turn.
it's my turn.
Oh,
She
okay.
says she's after me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you did. You presented the girls and then you.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, let's see. This is from Jill.
Hello, Jill.
I have your Christmas album, my favorite of all Christmas albums. Thank you,
You
Jill.
have good taste, Jill.
How long
played
did it
it.
take for you to record? And did you start recording so it could be released for Christmas?
Yes.
And so
Yes.
how early?
So how
and
early
long
did we
it take?
start? Yeah.
I feel like it was summer.
Must
I
have
kind of
been.
do. I kind of think
Yeah.
it was summer.
I think you're right. And
So that would have gone 3-4 days. I mean, they did a
Is that
lot.
all?
5 days, maybe.
yeah, because we
I
could
mean,
do
yes,
2 or 3 songs
You could
or
do, yeah,
4 songs a session.
yeah. I mean, when we did albums with other people and it was a whole album, it took maybe 3 days.
Yeah.
That was all.
Yeah. So I guess not so
No.
Well,
Well,
if you
If you
done your
schedule,
Well,
if
the
you've
thing
done your
is,
homework,
you had
Mrs.
done,
Albright.
It was a lot of rehearsals before that, though. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you've worked it up, because when we
We
started, we did it live with a band,
Yeah.
which was expensive. So then we later just did it to a band track.
So
right?
they went.
So-
Originally, we would record
Uh-huh.
everybody. I know the
Uh-huh.
sisters did that, but we
Yeah,
too.
yeah. In
So the
very
whole
beginning.
orchestra
So you had to know
and
it
us.
before you came. You had to be.
And that's the way everything was recorded. I mean, Frank Sinatra and the King Sisters, I mean, they all did it live with
the band.
band.
Except for Tex Ritter, when Liza and Jamie and I
That's
were
right.
handed music and said, make up some 3-part harmony. Okay.
Okay, my turn.
Yes.
Okay, we're almost done. There's only 4 questions left.
Don't leave.
No, leave. Get back down there.
Stay.
Stay.
I might teach your voice. Be careful.
She'll sick Leonardo after you.
That's right.
Okay. Cindy wants to know, was there ever any competition or rivalry between the cousins and King Kids for parts? Oh, I kind of answered
You
that
did,
with
yeah.
growing out of a part. And were there any family squabbles trying to... and then she says, were there any family squabbles? Trying to make myself feel better, it all seems so perfect. Oh yeah, so she's saying, yeah, did you guys have any, stuff because I'm trying to make myself feel better because you guys seem so perfect? Well, newsflash, we're not.
I remember one show, and I cannot name names. I will not. I shall not name. 2 girls were fighting over the same
girls.
boy,
Oh.
and they were having this, cat fight in the back over
Yeah.
unnamed.
Musician,
Yeah.
horn player.
I'm not. And one of them had to come out and do a solo, and was raging. And
One of them.
and had to do a
The
solo, and just thought it was a rehearsal. And
Wait, what?
Yes, she thought it was just a rehearsal.
Oh, this is
And
for a
that was
taping,
the
not a
tape.
live show.
No, this was a live show. This was for.
And she didn't know there was 3,000 people in the audience. I think it was a
Makes sense
rehearsal.
there.
No, there was no audience, but it was,
Oh.
but the taping, and she thought it was
Pull herself together.
well, yeah, but it was very intense. If you ever watch it,
If you ever watch this number that
That we can't say.
that
That's
sounded something like this.
First
How about
word,
you?
second syllable. The only not rivalry. I don't feel like there was rivalry. We just really
so there were
we
too
wouldn't
many of
have
us.
spent all of our working time and all of our free time together
Yeah.
if we had not really gotten along.
If
and
we hadn't
loved
really
each other.
gotten paid really
But
well.
I will
No.
say, when we first started and the mother-daughter medley was on, and I didn't get to go into that because I was 13.
Oh,
That was hard.
yeah,
That was
Oh,
hard.
yeah.
And then finally that was like,
yeah.
I will
Ooh.
share here since I don't really have one because I was a star, so what could I be upset about? Donna, Zan's mom, who was this would be a family hurt,
Yes, I think
a
it
family
was.
hurt. She was one of the original King sisters, and her husband. Well, you tell this
yeah,
part.
no, well, my dad was in the recording business and was president of several recording companies, and so because of that, they moved to New York, which took her away from the King sisters, and then Marilyn came in. So when we got to the show, I asked my mother
To the Big
sometime.
King family
to the Big
show
King
now,
I
just
asked my
years
mother
later.
sometime, were you jealous of your sisters? And my mother, being pretty much like Tina, said, oh no, we had the most fabulous life, blah, blah, blah. But she later said, the one thing that hurt me is that I didn't get the respect from the younger generation because I was the sister that was there in the 40s,
Yeah.
30s and 40s. So.
Well, and in our live show, Vonnie came up with little handles for each of us when we do introduction.
awful.
And it was Exotic Liza and Just Plain John and Big Rick and Little Cam. And when she introduced Donna, she would say, this is our sister Donna. She had 5 lovely kids and we put her out to pasture.
And got a huge laugh.
Huge
Yeah.
laugh. And Donna's out there waving. And I'm just learning this from
Yeah.
Zan. And I'm going, I wonder if that was a nightly thing of like, they put me out to pasture and people are laughing and I'm, tears of a clown kind of thing. So that could hurt
A little bit of a
Yeah.
burn.
So yeah, we're not perfect.
No, and we
If you
did
can't
have a
know that
late
by
jar.
now.
We did have a late jar, so if you came in late, you had to plunk money into the late jar, which
Yes, we built a building on Tina's
That's right.
contribution.
But I have
library.
But I have reformed.
Okay, you?
If you say so. Could you sing a few lines of Come Come Ye Saints from Mary?
Sure.
Come,
come, ye saints.
Go, get a key.
Come, come.
That's quite slow.
Come, come, ye saints. We'll try that.
That's really low in
It
my
is?
It's a
Come, come, ye saints.
No
toil or labor fear, but with joy wend your way. Though hard to you this journey may appear, grace shall be as your day. And we're not going higher because
Okay,
it's
that's
no,
what
no,
she
yeah,
said.
finish.
A few lines.
Okay, no, finish it. We gotta finish it. No, no,
that's too high for me.
Okay, then drop it.
Da 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 da.
This
Is
the
the hour for us to drive our useless cares from us to drive. Do this and joy, your hearts will swell. All is well. All is well.
Aww. We're gonna take it on the
Thank you
road.
for asking that.
Okay, we should end there, but should we end there?
There's one more.
Where to?
Oh, do you all see each other very often? Jenny.
Hi, I'm Cam.
Jenny.
Yes,
Yes,
we do.
we love each
Well,
other.
that was kind of
We're
fun.
our best friends.
Yes. All right. Thanks, y'all. We'll be back with another set of Q&As with Susanna and Kathy and Jenny with a little
Yeah,
surprise
but I
announcement.
think we should end because one of the songs was, Zan, do you still do the Freddie?
Well,
Can
we
we end
never
with
do
that?
the Freddie alone.
No, come on, we have to do the Freddie. Because that was
Really?
our
Am I
last
too- am I too
question.
tall?
Our
No.
producers
That was the last one?
really fell in love with the song.
Well, wait, let's-
Okay.
See the happy feet dancing to the beat of the Freddie.
Song
The
that
Freddie.
Put your feet up. Okay, bye. Do the Freddie.
I'm glad you